Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and yes, I am reviewing another DreamWorks film, and this being a 2D, hand-drawn animated DreamWorks film. You know, because in the late 90s and the early 2000s, DreamWorks were doing a couple of hand-drawn animated features. And this one that I'm reviewing, of course, that's right, you read the title. I'm, of course, reviewing The Road to El Dorado. Yes, The Road to El Dorado. You know what? I quite enjoyed this. From what I heard, like, it has a cult following. I guess, you know, it has its fans. And, yeah, and here's another thing. And shout out to my good friend Elijah Goring. At one point, he was going to join me reviewing this, but it turns out, and I found out, according to him, that he hasn't seen the movie. So, like, I really didn't see the point. Like, no, not to be mean or anything, but just, you know, and that's really honestly, that's the best I can describe. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, that didn't come to be. So it's just me reviewing this solo. So anyways, The Road to El Dorado, again, I thought was pretty good. Like, the story, two con men, played by Kevin Kline and Kenneth Branagh, get a hold of a map to the lost city of gold, El Dorado, after stowing away onto one of the ships of the Spanish explorer Cortez. The pair escapes and eventually do find the city. Their priest, Armand Assassin, proclaims them to be gods in a scheme to win control of the city for himself. Meanwhile, they meet a beautiful girl voiced by Rosie Perez. Yeah, and actually, because she would go on, I remember seeing her. One thing that, you know, she would be in was in the Harley Quinn film. Oh, Birds of Prey, I should say. Yeah, she was in that. Who helps them in their ruse? Is that what it says? That's what it says apparently. Yeah, and the priest, I think that's how you say his name, voiced by Armand Assassin. Yeah. So voiced by Armand. Yeah. But anyways, so The Road to El Dorado, again, I thought was really good. Like, the animation was great. The characters, you know, from Tulio, yeah, that's how you say his name. Tulio being voiced by Kevin Kline, and Midgel, is that how you say his name? Midgel? I don't know. Voiced by Kenneth Branagh. And Kenneth Branagh, he would be best known for being a director, and I remember him best as Gilderoy Lockhart in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, there was also a horse that was with the two of them. Altivo, maybe that's how you say his name. I apologize if I'm pronouncing some of these characters' names wrong. And the horse was voiced by Frank Welker. Yeah, because Frank Welker being best known for legendary voice actor Frank Welker, I should say. He's one of the best things that from him being a voice actor is voicing animals. Yeah, and even Jim Cummings. Yeah, because the ship that they stow away in, and the ship being helmed by Cortez being voiced, excuse me, by Jim Cummings. Yeah, that was really cool. And the songs that are in this movie, all written and sung by Elton John himself. I think maybe there's one or two songs that are sung by one of the characters, yeah. And Hans Zimmer doing the music and score. This would be, like, Hans Zimmer and Elton John's, like, next hand-drawn animated feature to work on after, say, The Lion King. Also, like, Kevin Kline's character and Rosie's character, Shell, yeah, there's a little romance going on between them. And when at one point, both Midgel and the horse, like, they at one point walk in, I guess, or they first see it, and then, like, Midgel kind of interrupts, because there's a bit of making out between the two characters. And a big, like, a couple of climaxes, you know, like when there's a giant, like, stoned monster, you know, charging and attacking our three main characters, and then the traitor of the city of gold, you know, El Dorado, betraying his people and would lead Cortez and his army to find the lost city. And that's when, well, they basically, like, lock, you know, block the entrance of the city by the rocks and everything, and Cortez thinks that, well, you know, wait a minute, yeah, Zekel Khan, maybe that's how you say his name, I don't know. I think the T's silent, you know, his first name. Like, Cortez thinks that he lied, and of course, yeah, I mean, but of course he didn't, but yeah, you get the point. Yeah, and honestly, because I mean, the songs to me, I don't know, maybe they're not really memorable. I mean, to be honest, this movie, as far as I can tell, like, it didn't really do that well when it came out in theaters, but over the years, like, and from what I've seen, like, yeah, it has its fan base, and, you know, and I thought this movie was pretty good, and I did read this, that there were going to be plans for a batch full of sequels, as I recall, of Road to El Dorado, with our three main characters, and of course with the horse, going on more new adventures, but of course, due to the poor results of this movie at the box office and ratings, plans for sequels were abandoned, and yeah, but that's okay, because, yeah, just leave it how it is, just with it being one movie. Anyways, and boy, how do I rate Road to El Dorado? Good question. I'd say probably, I'm going back and forth between this. Maybe, yeah, because I'm really thinking of this. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 stars. That's still good, yeah. 7 out of 10 stars for The Road to El Dorado. I mean, what about you guys? Have you seen Road to El Dorado? What do you think of it, and what you thought of my review? Leave comments and give this review a like, as always. So, yeah. So, again, 7 out of 10 stars for The Road to El Dorado. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And stay tuned later tonight, where we're diving back into the world of Marvel. And as I recall, yes, not the MCU. We're not going back there just yet. First off, we're gonna be reviewing a Marvel movie, you know, that's in an entirely different universe, like, you know, Marvel Legacy movies, I guess you can say. Like, that's what that's what I saw, like, say, on Disney Plus. But, you know, let's just say that in the same year, when, you know, the same year that this Marvel film came out, you know, alongside with Road to El Dorado, let's just say a certain superhero team made, you know, movie adaptations of superhero comic books just back up on their feet and amazing. Just, yeah, and, yeah, you know, mutants. I couldn't really, that's the best I can, you know, tease at. But you probably know what it is, since I said the word mutant. So, anyways, stay tuned for that later tonight. Take care. Peace out.